Actually, growing up in Kansas, it had nothing to do with it at all because I was surrounded by white people and I was very whitewashed.
I hope they have a University of Diversity.
Even though I am half Asian, I'm adopted, so I was raised by African Americans.
I'm not a big fan of Abercrombie & Fitch. I actually don't like them at all.
Everybody in Kansas wears Abercrombie.
I mean, I grew up here. I consider myself American. The belief and the values that come from Chinese culture are definitely ingrained in me.
I am Filipino, but I am American at the same time.
Like, I consider myself more American than Asian.
It wasn't until I got to college and I started meeting and hanging out with other Asians that I really started to look at myself as being an Asian.
People thought I was like all nerdy and smart, and I'm not gonna say I'm stupid or anything, but I'm not like a brainiac. I'm not like one of those 4.0 GPA, you know, gotta be perfect kind of person. You know, I think I'm average.
You know, I'm a surfer, you know. That's pretty American, you know, that's pretty American.
Just because, you know, I was born here and then, like, you know, so I'm American.
You can never win in politics as you're Asian because I don't think you could trust. I don't think white people could trust you. I don't think Asian people could trust you.
When Michelle Kwan won, I guess, or the silver medal, they said something to the fact that an American beat Michelle when she is American.
Having been completely whitewashed makes me appreciate more where I've come from and who I really am.
I shop a lot. I do shop. I shop everywhere, like mostly Melrose, like on Melrose.
I don't like brand names. I mean, unless, you know, they're comfortable and quality brand names.
So practicality comes into play. You know, not so much brand name anymore.
I kind of look for things that are a little bit odd, a little bit out of the ordinary, sometimes retro.
I don't really go for labels that much, just more like unique pieces.
Not overly trendy, you know, but somewhat trendy. Where I'm not too far behind, you know, but yet I'm not right there with the crowd like everyone else.
I'm not looking to go to the Gap or I'm not looking to go to Abercrombie.
I don't want to look like a J-Lo or a Britney Spears.
I saw a Macintosh commercial with DJ Qbert. He's for Macintosh. He was doing a Macintosh commercial. It made me feel pretty good because I was like, hey, there's a Filipino American on the TV right there. But you don't see a lot of Filipino Americans doing commercials.
Well, I'm wearing a brand, I suppose. Honey Baked. I like their ham. I had it this Christmas with my family. I had some rice and turkey and ham, and that was good.
Good music is just good, whether it's on the radio, underground, or independent, or somebody's just starting off. So I listen to all types as long as it's good, but mainly I listen to hip-hop, R&B. I even listen to Coast 103.
But when I'm driving, I listen to hip-hop, like rap.
Like my true love, I think, is hip-hop and R&B.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate all kinds of music.
I love music because I listen from punk all the way to underground hip-hop.
Well, I like Eve. Eve is my favorite. I like Noriega. I came to party. I like that song.
Hip-hop, I go to a lot of Lupac, you know, Lupac, Abstract Rude, Mystic Journeyman.
Hip-hop, R&B, down-tempo, acid jazz, pretty much anything except country and classical.
I'm not a big country music fan. Maybe that had something to do with me being in college in Indiana.
Right now, hip-hop is whatever's out there, you know?
I moved from Monterey Park to Irvine, and Monterey Park was predominantly Asians and Latinos, and then I moved to Irvine, which is predominantly Caucasians. I don't look at ethnicity, I just look at people. You know, I don't see them as, oh, you're Asian or I'm black or such and such. It's just you're a girl and I'm a girl.
You know what? I love living wherever my mom's at. Because wherever my family's at, it's great. But wherever there's a big Filipino American community, it's a plus.
I'm Filipino, and I grew around with a lot of Filipino people, and it just happened to be that most of my friends are.
I don't like to close myself off, and, you know, I strive not to be a closed-minded person.
The area I grew up with, there were a lot of Asians, so my friends tend to be Asians. But I mean, like now, since I'm working and stuff, it's, you know, I have a lot of mixed friends.
You know, it doesn't matter what culture you are. Yeah, I feel comfortable sometimes, and if someone can relate to me and within my culture, but I'm so open to what other cultures there are out there that, you know, it doesn't really matter to me.
You know, I'm always growing, so, you know, I'm not always going to be set in certain ways, and, you know, I can, I guess, evolve.
I have my goals and I know what I want to do, but I'm going to have fun.
To me, for my personal preference is that it's my own journey, and I'll just read up as much as I can about anything related to him, her.
So I have to be physically active to stay the way I want to stay.
My philosophy, I don't know. I just work really hard, and I think if you work really hard, you get what you want.
I like to think of myself as someone who is constantly working on his lifestyle.
Pretty much just try to be an individual, like whatever I feel comfortable in, then that's pretty much my style.
I work really hard, work really smart.
Well, that goes with, you know, smart goes with being hardworking.
Well, if you work smart, maybe you don't have to work as hard.
Okay.
We're holding on to what's golden. On the stage, I rage and I'm rolling. We're not falling, a shot calling. We're taking back to the days of yes, y'allin'. We're holding on to what's golden.